My next guest is a 3-time New York Times best-selling author. Her new book is called, this is hilarious, Good Morning, get it? And it's out now. Let's say hi to Long Island medium Teresa Caputo, everybody. Hello, hey girl, hey.
How are you?
I'm good. This is the best title. This is hilarious. This is the best title. I loved it. Yeah, it's like, so how are you doing? I haven't seen you since the summer.
I know. It seems like yesterday, though.
I know. Well, meet Dennis Quaid. Dennis Quaid is here. I just
Hey,
want to say
Teresa.
it again. Well, like Dennis, though, I didn't know that you were also a musician. I somehow missed that in our recent interviews.
I was a guitar player in a folk group.
Oh my gosh, I was going to say.
Really?
That's amazing. I didn't know. Did you grow up like in a musical family?
No, my brother played the drums, but no.
No,
I just love the guitar. Yeah, I love the guitar. My mom sent me for guitar lessons, and I used to play every Sunday in our church.
Oh, that's fine.
Wow.
I think we all grow up in church somewhere singing or playing. That's always the story, right?
Did you do a lot of Peter, Paul, and Mary?
Peter.
Well, I think they did a lot of pulling out my amp out of my guitar playing out of the amp.
They were like.
And they used to turn on the mic when I would sing.
That's awesome. That's kindness if it wasn't working out. So are you able to do readings? I know everybody's trying to figure out a new way to do their jobs, you know, whatever that is, in this kind of environment. Are you able to still do readings?
I am. That's the great thing. So before Long Island Medium, I used to do phone readings. So I say now Zoom is the new phone reading. And it's amazing because I'm able to read people all over the world. And
wow.
that also got me the opportunity to start a podcast. So now everyone can hear all these readings all over the world. So we've done Australia, Hong Kong, Canada. It's amazing.
Wow, keeping busy, aren't you? Well, what's the craziest place you've ever done a reading in person?
I don't know. Can I say it on TV?
I can't wait. I'm actually, if you don't, I'm going to be mad.
It was at the gynecologist's office.
Wait, were you in the stirrups?
No, I was out. I was out. Thank God I was out.
Well, it's like, oh my God, how did that happen?
So what happened was I went in for an appointment, and actually my gynecologist asked me to come in to sage her space. You know, people always ask me, what do I do? How do I do? So I went in to sage the office, and then when I came out of my appointment, I was saging, and then I ended up reading a woman who unfortunately lost her husband.
Oh,
So,
man. Does that, that is such a, I mean, I know you don't see it that way, but it seems to me like such a burden. You run into people and there's so much loss.
I never look at it as a burden. I consider what I do such an honor and a privilege to be able to give someone that healing and, more importantly, that peace after the loss of their loved one is just, it's amazing. And I wouldn't trade what I do for anything in the world.
Well, do people come up to you everywhere and just want you to read them?
Sometimes. Some people just come up to me, you know, and just like accuse me of trying to impersonate myself, but.
Wait, what? Like
some people ask me for readings.
Oh, they don't think you're really you?
Oh, yeah. I had a woman literally come up to me in Target and accuse me of trying to be the worst impersonator of Teresa Caputo, and then told me that I wasn't as pretty as she was.
Oh, my gosh. Has that ever happened to you? Like, people don't recognize you or they think they...
Yeah, I'm Harrison Ford's little brother.
Oh, my God.
Who I am.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
No, what happens to me is literally people, I mean, I feel so bad for them because I'm like, look, I'm not even offended at this point. It happens so much. But like, they'll literally be like, somebody will say, oh my God, you're Kelly Clarkson. And somebody will go, oh no, she's way prettier and thinner. I'm like, Jesus. I'm like, and then what do I do? I'm like, yeah, she's stupid.
You gotta go with it.
I just go ahead and sign the autograph, Harrison Ford. So,
Yeah.
you know, why bust their bubble?
I know, I don't even say anything until I leave. I look at friends I'm with and I'm like, don't tell them, they're gonna feel horrible. But anyway, so you have a new book. Like I said, it's the greatest title. So what's it about?
So it's about everyday losses with help from the other side. So what I learned from channeling spirit is that unfortunately we incur everyday losses. It's basically what once was, and we grieve that. And sometimes then when we lose a loved one, because we haven't grieved all these other past issues, that's why sometimes losing a loved one is far more harder to get over. So the thing that I love about Good Morning is that it teaches us how to recognize what has happened, and then take what we've learned from it and release all the negative emotions that came along with that loss. And then I give you a mantra to say to yourself every day to help you move on.
Thank you for being so positive. I think everybody needs that right now, and just any way to kind of keep us smiling, keep us going. We need it more now than ever.
Yeah, I do think that what is coming out of this is that there is a spiritual awakening going on all over the world, actually. And this is what, unfortunately, this is what a spiritual awakening feels like. It's tough at times.
Destruction kind of has to happen in order for you to become, what you're going to become.
Yeah.
You
Right.
have to kind of tear down to build back up and leave
be
that person,
pruned.
yes, to improve. So
Yeah.
anyway, I love your new book. Way to go on the title and way to go on the timing. That was perfect. So Teresa's new book, Good Morning, is out now, and the new season of Long Island Medium returns this fall on TLC.